guys, I'm back with round 2 of questions and answers. And so I really enjoyed this actually. I was kind of leery about it and I thought, oh, I really might get kind of personal. But everybody was very polite and asked very appropriate questions, and I thank you. So, okay, we're going to start out with Mommy and Kimberly's adventure. Favorite sit-down restaurant? I'm going to have to go with either Red Lobster or we have one here in town. It's independently owned. It's called Rocco Steakhouse. They have the best filet mignon and garlic mashed potatoes. But other than that, I really enjoy going to Red Lobster. Favorite fast food? Oh gosh, I love KFC, and maybe I love it so much because we don't have one close by, so I have to go 45 miles for a KFC. So sometimes the hubby and I just take a drive on a Sunday. If it's nice weather and we just want to get out, and we'll drive all the way to KFC, order it, eat it in the truck, and then drive home. Dream vacation kind of ties in with Karen's and the other one, to go to Portugal and to see where my grandmother was born and raised. Marguerite Young asked me, what is your farm about? And what crops do you grow and when are they harvested? Okay, so we live on a walnut ranch and a rice ranch. So in the front of our property is all walnuts. I can't really quote you how many 100 acres it is. So it's all the front, it goes to the side and around back. And then to the way back of the property, we farm rice. We harvest walnuts now. We're just getting ready to harvest now. I'm going to try really hard to get a video of them shaking them off the trees, of them picking them up into the pickup machine, into the bins that go over to be harvested at the walnut haulers. But I work during the day, so but if I catch it, I am gonna videotape it for you guys to see how we harvest the walnuts. And the rice is harvested late October into November. And they're huge machines. It's awesome to watch them. And again, if I can, I will show you what it's like to harvest the rice, because it's incredible. It will take your breath away if you are not from here. If you were not from around here, I get excited. I get goosebumps when you climb up on the harvester. It's massive. And when you climb up on that harvester and then they start all the gears up and then they start cutting that rice and then it goes through the machine and blows out the back, it's massive. It's awesome. So if I can get a shot, I will. I'll show you guys. And that happens late October, early November. Sometimes we're still cutting rice during Thanksgiving. Okay, Tony Sudi, that is my wonderful cousin. What are your 5 most memorable moments that changed your life? Wow, Antoinette, she always gives me these deep questions. Okay, I would say the birth of my 2 sons was very memorable to me, and of course changed my life for the better. I remember when I had my first son, I just looked at him and he was just so perfect. He was just so perfect. I was home sitting on the couch with him and I just started crying because he was just so beautiful. And my second son was just as beautiful. So there's 2. I guess another moment that changed my life was my divorce, because even though it was something that probably should have happened, it was devastating. It was a turmoil. It was no longer the unity of a family altogether at the same time. We later became friends again, even though we were divorced, because it was hard at the beginning. Later we did become friends again, and he passed away a year ago. That was very hard on my kids. So I guess that might be another memorable event, was the passing I'm gonna lump it together. The passing of my mother, of my father, and my ex-husband, who's the father of my children. All three of those were very memorable moments that changed my life. I was there with my mom, but I had to get back on a plane because they were living in Arizona at the time in a retirement community. And so I had to come back to California. My brothers were there with her when she passed. With my father, I had moved him back out here to be by me, and I held his hand till he took his very last breath. And I told him it was okay. He was a wonderful father. He did a good job. I loved him. He was going to be with mom because he was fighting it, you know. He did not want to die. I think he was scared. I really do. I think he was scared. I don't think he thought he was worthy of heaven. And I think it's just something that goes through people's minds at the very end. You know, he was always kind of a worrywart, where my mom knew she was going to heaven. She's like, you know, I got this. And she was ready. But my dad, he was not, because I think he thought, if I don't go to heaven, I'll never see my mom again. I mean, yeah, then he would never see his wife again. Stop fighting, you guys. My two kids. So, anyways, he just kind of kept hanging on and hanging on. And that's when I finally told him, Dad, it's okay. You can go. And I reassured him. He kind of shrugged, and then he took his last breath. So it's something I will never forget, but I don't regret it for 1 minute. I got to be there with him all the way to the very end. And my sister was there too. Okay. Miranda PMB. Favorite food. Now this is different than favorite dinner. So my favorite food is crab by far. I love crab. Favorite color is red. What are your hobbies? Oh gosh, I have so many. I like to scrapbook. I like to make cards. I like to paint. I like to do, stop it you guys. Stop it. Stop it. The little one's a bully with the older one. You guys stop. I just started doing this diamond art because of Budget Joe. She got me hooked on that, and I love that. I love any kind of crafting. I love to read. I love to garden. So I have lots of hobbies. Favorite animal. Okay, so it's a toss-up between a dog and a horse. I love my cats, I do. But I would say my favorite animal is a toss-up between a horse and a dog. And I can't afford to have horses anymore, or I still would, but I loved my horses. Dream vacation spot, there, Portugal. Okay, next is she's shy, she's crafty. Do you do paper crafting? So, you know, I guess, would you consider scrapbooking and card making, and I'm not really good at card making. My friend Mary is awesome, and she's all set up for it. So sometimes I'll go over to her house just so we can visit, and we'll do some card crafting together. But other than that, not really. But I would love to learn. Anybody want to teach me? I'm willing to learn. Eileen Lester. What kind of dog is Buster? Eileen, you're so sweet. You always ask about it, Buster. Buster is a Chihuahua, and he is what they consider a deer Chihuahua. He has the long legs, the little body, and he used to be super skinny. He is 14 years old now, and so poor little thing, he's walking on given time. And I know one day I'm going to do a video that's not going to be easy. But Buster has a collapsed trach, so he coughs a lot, and it's getting towards uncomfortable for him. But the vet says that if he's still eating well and he's wagging his tail and he can get around, that we don't need to put him down. So for the most part, he's good, except for he does cough a lot. He has an enlarged heart. He was taking heart medication for that. We now put him on hospice, so he doesn't take that anymore because we felt like it wasn't really doing any good for him. He has arthritis. We were giving him a prescription pain medicine for that, but he kept throwing it up. It didn't agree with him. So now he just takes a half of a baby aspirin, and he only takes that when he's really sore, and that seems to work. So, and Buster is 14. Then I thought of Home is the name of the channel. Why'd you start your YouTube channel, and what have you enjoyed the most about it? Okay, so honestly, I started the YouTube channel so that I could have a retirement, because I didn't know you could make money on YouTube until somebody told me. But I then began to meet so many wonderful people that what have you enjoyed the most about it is meeting so many wonderful people. And I feel like we are a YouTube family. So that was really awesome. Okay. Christina in Michigan, how long have you been doing YouTube? What made you start your YouTube channel, and how do you get more subscribers? I started on March 5th of this year, and like I said, I started it basically to make money one day. And how do I get more subscribers? I think I just try to be my real me, who I am. I try to support other channels and be a positive person, and I hope that's how I get my subscribers. Diane Parker, what is your favorite seafood? Crab. And what is your favorite seafood restaurant? Red Lobster. So I'm kind of speeding up because we're almost out of time. Crystal Evans, what made you start your YouTube channel? Like I said, because I thought it could be a good retirement. Favorite color is red, and favorite food is crab. Lisa's Paradise, if you could do anything you wanted on the weekends, what would it be? It would be one day with all 7 grandkids over to play and have lunch or dinner together, and all my sons together, and then the next day just to decompress and just to stay home and relax. Ellen's Abundant Life on Les, favorite YouTube channel videos. So what do I like to watch most for videos? I would say my favorite are probably cooking and baking videos, but then I also like touring videos, like when people take you just a tour through their house, through their neighborhood, through their town, wherever you are, because if you don't go to all these different states and stuff, you can visit somebody's town or city by them touring you, and I love doing that. I love apartment tours and house tours. That's probably my favorite one, but you don't get them very often because people are very personal, so you don't get that a whole lot. And then I love baking, and but I love all kinds of channels. I like to see people's hauls, especially when they're massive, when they have like 10 or 12 kids, and they show you a haul that they did. So I like those, but I like all kinds of them. It depends on who it is too. I got my little mukbang girl, mukbang girl. She's like 14 or 15. Oh my gosh, you're gonna kill me. You're gonna be like, Patty. And she's so energetic, and she does her little mukbang, and she makes me hungry every time she does it. I like to watch her, but some people I don't like to watch mukbang. So it depends on who it is. So anyways, okay, you guys, that was our second set of questions. Thanks for all the great response, and I will see you again tomorrow. All right, bye-bye.